Hey yo, all my beautiful people, how y'all doing? Daniel Papa Pew Pew coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Y'all come on in, double tap them screens. Make sure y'all dropping some comments, checking out the content, subbing to the channel. Remember, nothing is for sale or trade. Everything is entertainment, educational purpose only. I lean more towards entertainment because I'd never take educational advice from me. Y'all come on in today. Yes, yes, yes. We got a lot to talk about. Court went good, well, or good as to be, better than expected. Let's put it that way. Y'all come on in today. Let's get a chat going on. Drop them comments. Check out the content. Sub up to the channel. If you want to, drop a couple super chats, super stickers. Hey, by all means, I ain't stopping you. Holla at your boy. Come on in, put a Q&A. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What y'all know good today? Y'all pick the topic. Y'all drop it. We'll rock it. Hey, we talking carries today. What is up, Larry? Good to see you, my brother. Hey, court went well. I'll tell y'all about it when a few more people roll up in here today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to see you, Larry. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you stopped in. Let's see if we get 10, 15, 20 people in the chat real quick. Let's do it. Hey, we got the Glock 49. We fixing to be showing. What is up, Bear? Hey, man, I told y'all I had court. I had to get that stuff doing. Hey, check it out. Hey, court went better than what I expected, but now I'm gonna need some help from maybe some of y'all, anybody who might be in the Baltimore area. Anybody we have hop in here in the Baltimore area, I gotta find somebody. Yeah. Vontae, what is up? Paul Wick, what is up? Let's get it. Yeah. We went to court. I still can't adopt the kids yet because I've been asking this since day one. Were they going to terminate the girl's dad's rights also? The Indian guy I tell you about, the one that abused the kids. And because my daughter's legally married to him, we got to find this fool, have him served, so we can terminate his rights and get the divorce done. So he's somewhere in the Baltimore area, from what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna find this fool and we gonna get it done. But anyway, hey y'all, check it out. We passed the we passed the 2 minute mark. Pop Duke Canik Glock, yes sir. Glock, what is up? Glock, I'm Wesley Robert. What is up? We got the Glock 49 today with some SIG Elites in it. We running the Stoker 12 gauge coach with some real hot Hornady 1600 feet per second. Yeah. 8 pellet, not 9. 8 pellet double out. Yeah, but we fixing to go get some of them Hornady critical defense with 12 pellets, nickel plated. Yeah. We gonna run 18 people. Let's go. What's up? But yeah, this is what we carry today. 22 people. Let's see if we get 30 in here. Let's see if we get 30. How do we do that? Hit that like button. Drop some comments. Check out the content. Sub to the channel. Check out Vontae. Check out Paul Wick. Check out Robert. Check out all the people you see in blue especially. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, what do y'all carry? How often do you clean them? Let's get into some of these topics today. You won your auction. Hell yeah, Bear. Like I said, I let my last one go because at the last few minutes they jumped it over the 400 cheeseburgers mark, and I just wasn't going no higher. Not for the Ruger. It just wasn't worth it. Not for a 40 cal, because y'all know I don't rock with 40 cal that much. I just wanted it to complete my collection. But that's all right. I'd be lying if I told y'all I wasn't a nervous wreck because I knew baby daddy was putting in a motion to get custody of Marcel. But come to find out, he ain't done none of his parenting classes and none of that stuff. So, yeah. They even let me get up and testify. And my daughter's lawyer didn't like me very much. He called me to testify. He thought I was going to say a certain thing, but yeah, he didn't like what I had to say either. They asked me if I thought my daughter was going to change. I said, no, not till you do something drastic. Boy, look here, he was mad. He tried to bring up the fact that she was locked in dog kennels and abused. I'm like, she was, but so was these kids. And it's been 20 months, and it's time to move on. It's time to quit using excuses, because that's the biggest thing about drug addicts. They use these excuses, and they want you to feel sorry for them. Look at Joe talking. Stop. Stop. Oh, shit. What's up, everybody? 11 people. Let's see if we get back to 15, 20. You know we got the red book. Nah, Joe, I'm not single. I've been married. Man, look here. Woo, I've been in prison for 28 years, 29 years. I mean, married. I said prison, right? I was talking about married. People get their sentences communed a lot. Side the Bam wham, what is up? Wham bam, bam wham. Hey, what is up? What is up? Thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all for dropping comments. Make sure y'all check out the content. If you love firearms, anything pro 2A, or just like having a place to hang out, talk shit, troll a little bit. Hey, this is the place for you. Just drop them comments. Check out the content. Sub to the channel. Remember, nothing is for sale or trade. Everything is entertainment, education purpose only. I lean more towards entertainment because I never take educational advice from me. Fat Pant, what's up? No, we can't do that for no edit. Not no edit. Hey, we love everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here love everything. Let's go with it. 15 people, let's go. Hey, let's talk about some things today, man. We got a lot going on in the world, as y'all see. Still got the old political stuff going on. We still got the old crazy stuff going on, but that's all right. To be Fat, I hear you, bro. Fuck them all. I don't do government myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got government in my house because I'm adopting my 3 grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. What's up, Queen? What up, Queen? Y'all come on in, pull up a chair, grab your favorite beverage, light you up a cigarette, and let's talk for a little bit. Bear, what's going on your end of the world? You won the auction, so what you gonna do now? Not, I'm going to Disney World. Hey, Fat, you can say that, bro. Hey, I don't care, man. The hell with them all. I don't trust no politician. Cause you can't spell politician without saying lie in it. You know what I'm saying? Politician, cause they all gonna lie to you. Robert said, "I'm back." Hey man, good to see all y'all. I had to go live today. I had to tell y'all court went good. I had to take the weekend to kind of let my nerves chill a little bit because this is a frustrating situation. It's a frustrating system. Nobody really communicates to tell you everything's gonna be all right. You just kind of hitting it as you go. Um, and you know, I've done committed to raising these 3 babies. You know what I'm saying? 6 years old, 4 years old, 2 years old in a week. So yeah. You know, having to get it done. Yeah, man, Robert, it's something, man. And when we went to court, and I actually heard everybody, and it seemed like when I got up there to talk, and they all listened, I felt like we were all finally on the same page. We all finally started to move forward. We just got some technicalities. Being my daughter was married to the Indian guy when she had the baby, we now have to at least try to serve him. Now why they haven't done this already to terminate his rights, because they were already trying to terminate my daughter's. It tied up the whole court process got tied up Friday because she hadn't. They can't terminate her rights yet. They can't. AJ can't fight me for Marcel's custody yet because we still have to terminate G's rights first. So yeah, some herbs and drinks ready. Right. They always gotta have them herbs and spices. Hey, Georgia just made that shit medical legal, bro. My pharmacist was the first one that's got the rights to sell it here in Glenn County, and but he can't keep enough. He can't keep enough. He says he thought he ordered what he ordered and everything be good for a week. Hell to the nah. He said he didn't even make it the first 6 hours and was sold out. They getting like daily deliveries right now. Georgia's got a feeding frenzy on their hands. The pharmacist had to go to school and learn a little bit more and do a little, but I think the pharmacist might have been dibbling and dabbling. Yeah, he knows a little too much about a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Not to say he ain't never. But yeah, we got the kids at school, got the house to myself for a little while. Figured I'd go live. Might do another live as I'm sitting in the school waiting area later on today to give me something to do while I'm waiting over 45 minutes in traffic. Because if I don't go early, boy, look here, it'd be 3:30, 4 o'clock before I get inside the school to get these kids. So I go early and I'll sit there and go live again. But figured I'd go live and see what you fine fellas was doing today and give y'all an update. The courts, it is what it is. You hit 3,000 subs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There you go. I know who was it the other day said they were doing a live. They tried to hit me up like 5 o'clock in the morning. They were doing a live, but my ass was asleep. I didn't get the message till shit like 8, 9 o'clock that morning. Favorite way to relax? That's the Q&A sticker. I got to go pick up my new P226X Carry Legion this afternoon. Yes, sir. You're gonna enjoy that. A lot. What's up, E.D.C, my dog? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Sorry I haven't been doing much lately, but we're trying to change that around now. Now that I'm on the other side of court, I won't have court again for another 6 months. So somewhere around January, February, we'll be back in court with the kids. Glock gang, yes, sir. But yeah, man, I mean, shit, it is what it is, and we chilling. Sunscreen has been proven to cause skin cancer. Boy, look here, everything is causing cancer nowadays. But I don't have to use sunscreen. I just go outside and just get darker and darker and darker. So what's going on y'all side of the world, guys? Also, Nintendo Switch game system couldn't really see the screen of my Game Boy Advance, so I sold it. Hey, look here, I missed the old Switch. And then I had what was the Sony one? Played the PlayStation games. It was a Sony handheld. I can't remember what they called it though. When it first dropped, boy, look here, I was playing the hell out of it. We about to have to make a stove run. Done been through 3 Red Bulls since 2 a.m. Yeah, the PSP. That's what it was. Yep, it was the PSP. But I play and then like you, I started with the little Nintendo Game Boy, and then when they got that Game Boy Color, well now you know if you got a Game Boy, you can get the conversion kit and change your screen from black and white to color, and that makes it a lot more fun too. I watched Kentucky Life do it. Kentucky Life changed his on YouTube, changed his to color. That badass. But it is good to see all the fellas, all the homies. I'm glad y'all stopped in. J-Dog said he might pop in. He was getting lunch around 11. So I don't know. He might pop in. He might not. Ain't seen or heard from him in a hot minute. We got the legend shirt on today. Living legend. Hey, E.D.C, you still in here or did you bounce on somewhere else for a minute? Ain't heard from Jerome yet. Yeah, well, man, he been working a lot, E.D.C. They put him on that mid shift, so it's been whooping his ass a little bit. But yeah, he ain't been doing a whole lot of YouTube. It's been a hot minute since we seen him. But he'll hit me up on Insta from time to time. He's still carrying that Israeli deagle of his. And Jerome, he probably at work right about now too. I ain't heard from him in a few. Yeah, he said he was gonna hop on, but I didn't like yesterday or Saturday. He sent me one talking about if I was going live, he'd hop on, but I was doing a visitation, I couldn't. That's what's changed in my life. If the kids are home, I can't go live. Not with the firearms anyway. Um, I only pull them out now when they're not home. So this makes it the perfect time for me. I take them to school. I dropped the two girls off at 7:15 a.m. and then I'm clear until about 2:15 when I head to the school to get them. Um, so it gives me 5 days a week. 5 days a week I get to find something to get into. I'm about to have to come out retirement or something, not because I need money. It's because I'm bored as hell. There's only so much I can do around the house and everything's done. I felt like Betty Crocker sat where I'm in there cooking and all kind of stuff, man. I'm like, damn, I gotta find something to do. Find a hobby, find something. Go. I'm gonna go up to the corner store where all the old men, all the old men hang out and gossip all day. That's what I do. I go hang out with them and gossip all day. They man, you gotta damn near push them out the way to get in the store every day. But yeah, I just figured I'd touch base for a minute. I hadn't seen none of y'all in a hot minute. Figured I'd say, hope everybody doing good and having the time of your lives. Post up at the liquor store. Hey, bro. Hey, I remember them days. Ours was called the Fountain, E.D.C. Ours was called the Fountain Liquor Store. And the old guys would sit in the back and they'd play checkers or they'd play tunk or they'd play spades. And we'd go give them, we give them $5, $10. And we just sit around and listen to them talk and tell the old stories, man. And that was some of the best times in my life. I remember them old men would get out there, get half lit, and they go to telling the stories and stuff about the city we lived in and different things. They just talk about the things and the way things used to be in the good old days. Man, I got some of the best education in my life out there on them streets behind that liquor store. I used to enjoy the hell out of that. And then the young boys came and started taking over the corners, doing what they do, and then it turned into where the old men can't even sit out there in peace no more. Yeah, they be dodging that flying lead, if you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But then were the good old days when you could do stuff like that. Just go sit and just talk. Play some spades, talk some smack. Longbeard, good morning. How you doing, my brother? Good to see all of y'all. Godfather, good goddamn my Godfather here. What is up, Big Pimpin'? What's up, boss man? We just chilling like a villain, bro. Staying in the AC, trying not to get hot. Look like we picked to be dodging thunderbolts here in just a minute. Lightning bolts and thunder. I heard it rumbling a little earlier, and it's getting darker as I'm sitting here. So it look like we got some more good old South Georgia weather coming in. Still getting used to the kids being back in school and the house being so quiet. Wish it would rain here. Yeah, bro. We get it. We get it every afternoon, about the same time. It's been dry over there. Yeah, a lot of wildfires. Well, not as low as you, but like Washington and some of. Appreciate that, Godfather. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, bro. W's in the chat for Godfather. How the hell I put a heart on that? That's how you do right there. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's been a dry in a lot of areas. And we're thankful because, we just went through all that wildfire and having to evacuate and all that. Now it's wet enough now. We don't too much have to worry. But a few counties over where my mom lives, appreciate you, Godfather, once again. Where my mama lives, they had a wildfire going through the marshes. We didn't worry about that too much because that takes it right out to the ocean. If it burns through the marshes, it's just going to go out to the ocean and they ain't got nowhere else to go. I have to make a store run around the corner from my house. Yeah, I might have to in a minute. Either go hit the dollar store or hit the corner store, which is all we got out here. Unless I want to drive 20 miles in either direction. I think we're gonna do some dollar store tacos tonight. Nah, they got you go to the dollar store here, you get the chicken breast, get the I've already got fresh salsa, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Get some chicken breasts, some tomatoes, carbon. So yep. Didn't blow sky high. I know. Hey, our marches hold a lot more than that. At one time, we had 6 Superfund sites in this little county, 6, because of all the mills and the factories that were around were dumping straight into the water. We still won't eat a lot of the fish that come out the what we call the South Brunswick River. That shit glow in the dark, come out double headed and shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We don't do it like that no more. That's why we tell everybody we'll survive anything. We grew up eating South Georgia dirt, radioactive and stuff. Definitely don't touch that fish. Hey, Pittsburgh Paint or some shit like that for years was running their runoff right into the river. They finally closed them down by 15 years ago, and they still having lawsuits and people being prosecuted and stuff like that. Yeah, we had a lot of Superfund sites here. A lot of radioactive kind of things. I remember as a kid, Godfather, they used to take, like, all the properties were fenced in, right? They used to take and throw cats in there. And when the cat would die, it was time for everybody to get the hell out of there. Longbeard Court went good, man. It basically, we're still in the same pattern. However, they filed the 3 motions to remove my daughter's rights, to remove the girl's biological dad's rights, and for the baby daddy to basically try to fight me for custody. Nothing can be done until they find the girl's father and serve him, because my daughter and him are still married and were married when the baby was born. So we're in a hold pattern, basically, until at least January or February. Now, baby daddy, come to find out, has not been doing anything that him. So if he continues on that pattern, like parent classes and stuff like that, then I'll end up with custody of all of them. Well, Longbeard, I don't know if they'll find him or not, bro. He was an illegal immigrant to begin with. Like I told the judge when I was telling the story, because it's a new judge, on why she hasn't got a divorce, why he hasn't been served with anything. I'm like, you're not going to be able to find him. They got, we got ways of doing that. I said, well, tell the feds that. And I did it. Everybody in court laughed when I said what I said, but hey, man, I can only talk how I talk. And I told him, I said, look here, if the feds can't find this fool to get him out of this country, because he's got a deportation order, I said, if the feds can't find him, ain't no little ass country court fixing to find him. And everybody just kind of laughed. But I was just being honest, bro. Look, man, they've been hunting this boy for like 4 years. And if they can't find him when he ain't using his real name and shit like that, bro, look here. People talking about illegal immigration and stuff. Hey, I'm one who's lived through it. I can tell you guys, it's a pain in the ass. They come here and they use these WhatsApp groups. They can get on the phone and in 10 minutes find another state, a job, have somebody finance them to move to this other state. Yeah. Be set up with an apartment, everything. That quick. Homies Jason Bourne, boy, he better hope. Hey, I wanted to tell the judge, if I could find him, I wouldn't have been sitting in court that day. I'd have been sitting in prison. After what he did to my grandkids, if I could find him, boy, look here. That's what I wanted to tell, but I'm a little bit smarter than that. He's out there in a Quickie Mart somewhere selling Slurpees and Slim Jims. Oh yeah, so and that's what's gonna happen, because he got a temper. He's crazy as hell. He gonna end up hurting somebody or something like that, and then they'll find him. But even still, he changes his name. They got something coming out of New York. Basically, to get these IDs, they'll send over to India, and they'll get these fake birth certificates, right? and this fake paperwork. And then they'll go to New York or they'll go to Cali. They can get a CDL driver's license. They can get whole IDs. And then they go to another state and they'll look at that New York ID and then they'll give them that state ID. And that's how that shit's working. That's how they're getting away with this, through technicalities and loopholes. Because I asked the judge, I said, well, if we prove that that's not his real name, doing 100 on the highway, Swift the truck, yes, sir. Yeah, I said, if we can prove that that wasn't his real name and Georgia allowed him to get married, technically that should be able to be annulled. Judge like, nope, because Georgia allowed it. She's married to a name. I said, well, then declare that name dead. That's what I told him. Declare it dead and then do a divorce that way. They assured me there's other ways they can do this. However, we just got to get it done. Godfather, a lot of stuff that you hearing has been done. Don't take it 100%. Let me tell you, for instance, remember when everybody made noise because Trump said all the state workers are fixing to go back to work? They can no longer work from home. When Doge was doing their thing, they said nobody can work from home no more. They all got to go back to their offices or be terminated, right? All that was done and settled, so everybody thought. My situation, the reason you can't get nothing done through DFACS is all them agents are still working from home. They're not working from office. Them offices only have receptionists in them. They're all working from home and working off their cell phones. What's up, Aaron? Started a new job, been a little busy. I get that, Aaron. I might have to go get a job or something, bro. I'm tired of sitting at home. Hell, I told the corner store, man, I come up here and work for free. Just give me a place to stand for a little while. Home and on their second jobs. Yep. It's crazy how this system works, man. And like I said, I'm under somewhat of a gag order right now. There's only so much I can say without getting in trouble. But when I adopt these kids, bro, I'm fixing to turn loose. I got videos and messages, and I got so much stuff that I want to throw out here and show you guys. On like Georgia right now, there's over 3,000 kids that have been proven to be sex trafficked out of the children's system. I see how. And I got proof on how it can be done. Because, yeah, them folks don't come check on these kids like they should. And then they call you a week in advance to tell you they're coming. They don't just pop up. None of them just pops up. Had to do a class on. Yep. See, none of them just pop up. That's why I call my daughter dumb as hell in court. Even with her, she's supposed to have random drug tests. Well, a random drug test, they call you 2 weeks before they come, say, hey, we're going to be here on this date. And then when they pull up, they hand you a little cup, you go in the house and you pee. They don't even get out the car and watch you pee. How the hell you failing drug tests if they giving you 2 week notice and they not watching you pee? How the hell can you be dumb enough to fail a drug test? Yep, the social worker forgot about us. Hey, that's why I got that. That's why I got that 50 ban last year. Is they forgot us for a whole year. I'm talking about a whole year. Didn't pay me, didn't do anything, didn't give us any kind of support. And all of a sudden I went to the mailbox and there was over 50 ban in the mailbox. In checks. And they're like, oh, well, we have forgot you and we got to give you your back pay. So this is your back pay. Hell, I didn't even know I was supposed to be getting paid. That's what I'm saying. You go buy that fake pee for $9.99, $10.99, whoever's got it, whatever. It's according to what Indian has it, what Indian store has it, what price it is. But ours was $9.99. But we called it fetish pee. That's what it was labeled as, fetish pee. But yeah, you get that, pour it in a little tube, warm it up, pour it in a yeah, there's all kind of things you could do. Just don't be like my homeboy. Now, we went to go to work for the little Hercules paper mill back years and years ago, a little paper mill. And he went and bought somebody's pee, and it came back, he was pregnant. Hey, he done went and bought a pregnant lady pee. Keep it under your armpit. Right, put it in a little balloon. And then poke the balloon and it looks like you're peeing. I mean, there's all kind of ways you can do it. But that's what I'm getting at, though. They don't just pop up on nobody, and they should. And that's one thing I fuss about. Like, hey, don't call me and tell me you come and just pop up, because I want y'all to come to my house and see how it is. I want y'all to see what it's like day to day. I have nothing to hide. That's like my references. They have to call my references every month and see if they've been around the kids and what do they see and what do they think that can make me. And they'll call me every time. What should we say? I said, I didn't give you a number for you to call me and ask what to say. I want you to be honest. If I'm doing something that concerns you or I'm doing something you see I need to do better on, tell them folks so they can tell me. On your pop up list. Hey, anytime y'all want to pop up, hey, y'all heard me tell Betty on here time and time again. Y'all know what doors unlocked. I keep one door unlocked at all times for y'all to come pop in. Y'all just walk in. Don't knock on that bitch nothing. If you knock, I'm gonna shoot. Because that means that's somebody who ain't supposed to be here. Just walk in. I keep the door right on the other side of this wall, unlocked at all times. Just walk in. Y'all all welcome. We'll cook a steak or we'll cook some swamp stew or we'll go out there and get us a rabbit or a squirrel if we ain't got nothing else to eat on. We always gonna keep some victuals in this house. Go get us a deer or something. Yes, it does, Larry. It actually works. Now, some of your labs can test for that now. But yeah, we used to sell the hell out of it. Now, something in a bottle called Gold Seal. We used to sell the hell out of a lot of that. Some kind of cleanser. Um, we used to sell it. I mean, couldn't keep it. That's how well it worked. But now I could tell you this much: if they send it, we got something called LabCorp. Um, if they send it to LabCorp or something, I don't know how well it works there because they break that shit down to the micro unit. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Godfather. Because like me, I go every 3 months to have my kidneys and liver tested. Well, they also do a urinalysis on me because when you get pain medicine, they have to do it that way. They can break down. They have three levels. They have um, too little, and then they have too much, and then they have therapeutic. Mine always pops up therapeutic, but they can break it down to how much I had each day for that whole damn month, and for that whole 3 months. That lab can break that shit down. So if you were going to get something like that, it probably would help you. But the little things where they stick the little markers in or whatever, yeah. Because technically, I fail every drug test I ever have because I have prescription medications. So I light them bitches up. Yeah. Oh shit. That old knee not wanting to work today. It must be fixing to rain for sure. Right here, get a soda. Nah, it's still sunny. Yeah. Blue skies. I don't know where the thunderstorm cloud is, but it's there somewhere. It's weird coming out in my living room area. Yeah, the dollar store test. Run in there and grab one. Hey, we the same with the pregnancy test. You can run to the dollar store, get a little test. But my pharmacist sells some. They sell some pretty damn space age tests nowadays. Because when I went to get my medicine last month, they had them sitting up there on the front counter. Like, damn. Best thing to do though is just don't mess with anything other than a little bit of smoke. You know what I'm saying? I be drinking cranberry juice all week. Where I go to a methadone clinic, they send up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, there. That's if you're in any kind of pain management, they're gonna send your stuff off, um, and then they're gonna charge you all. That's what makes me mad. My insurance covers pretty much everything except the damn drug test. So every month I end up having to pay for the drug test. My right knee with a 45. Ooh, shit. Yeah, Larry. That don't feel well. Well, that's like you hear about rheumatoid arthritis and stuff like that, right? If you look at that pinky, look, That pinky will not go straight. Nothing I do, I can't bend it. It's forever stuck that way. And my toes are that way. Like, I have no range of motion. My toes don't bend, so my feet's always extended. Yeah, I know about the pain, bro. LabCorp like 300. It is. LabCorp ain't cheap. Um, I was throwing a pit every month or off every 3 months when I go back to the doctor. They make me pay my full amount when I go. So I leave there with a zero balance. When I come back, I got a $300 balance again. I'm like, where in the hell is this balance coming from? Come to find out, I'm only allowed so many drug tests per year. According to my insurance, I'm only allowed so many drug tests per year, and they're basically going over that. Took 40 to a shin, just about point blank. Yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all about that pinky. It came in my wrist, went out my elbow, and it destroyed my ability to bend my finger. That's why I tell y'all I can't stand a damn 40 cal. Y'all can't be 20s. Not me, Godfather. Hey, I'm carrying the Glock 49 and the Stoker Coach with some Hornady black 1600 feet per second. That's what I'm carrying. Yes, sir. Hey, it's called living in the wrong neighborhoods, right, Paul? We were collateral damage. I went from thank you very much, come again to holy shit, the Russians are attacking. I never will forget, bro. We in that store, and the one thing I'll tell you about that, it was Labor Day, so everybody was out on the block because it's a hood store. Everybody on the block, and it was loud as hell. Music was playing, people in and out the store, all this stuff. But the one thing that I just can't shake was right before it happened, everything went dead silent. Literally, it was like dead silence. And then all of a sudden, pa, 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 pa. But right before, the whole world went quiet. 180 grain might not be one. Right. But yeah, that was a strange day, man, because like I said, it's like, I don't know if everybody out there gasped or what it was, but it just went dead silent. And then all hell broke loose. Yeah, glad they didn't exist at the time. Hey, that's like Hydroshock. Boy, look here. Hydroshock for some mean puppies back in the day. And the black talons out of them 38s, they didn't play either. I tell y'all, it's weird, bro. When you get used to having kids in the house and they're making all that noise, and then they're all gone from the deagle at one point. Yeah, I know. Hey, I went and looked at one. I went and looked at a 50. Um, that damn thing's just too damn heavy, bro. And if you think about carrying that on like a everyday carry, you'd need not one belt but two. You'd have to get a core essential and one of them big old thick grandpa leather belt to carry that big heavy bastard. Yeah, it's not practical. I mean, it's nostalgic because we grew up in that era, and they were in almost every movie there was. It'd be cool to have one, but like shooting that big bastard, I watched what's his name? Fuck. Anyway, watched one dude on YouTube, his little lanky ass grabbed a hold of it and shot it, and it about slung him around the corner. Sam Moore, that's who it was. Sam Moore grabbed it and shot it. Hey, I wouldn't mind having that either. Big long ass barrel. You don't even guys shoot it, just poke somebody with it. That's a big ass long barrel. Stick that joker out your window, just be jousting, driving down the road, be like, boop, get out my damn way. All right, fellas. Hey, I gotta bounce off here because I can't be off grid for too long. I gotta put the phone back where people can call me. But I love you guys. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And I'll catch y'all on the next live tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Love you guys.